I'm Professor Ben Clegg. I'm one of the authors of McGraw Hill's new book on operations management. In our book, there are 4 parts, one about strategy, one about designing, one about managing, and one about improving. The book's divided up into 14 chapters that look at functional parts of operations management. In addition to this, there are cross-cutting themes of corporate social responsibility, business integration, and globalization. Business integration and strategic thinking is needed to make parts of different companies work together efficiently. It's also needed for companies to work efficiently in their supply chains and their wider environment. So this means designing processes that are fit for purpose, customer facing, join up customers, the value-added transformation in a company, and suppliers. Nowadays, this tends not to happen without clever use of information technology. We have case studies in the book that look at how technology has been used for outsourcing in the banking industry to support global services. We have case studies that look at how technology has been used in manufacturing supply chains, such as Foxconn, and how Foxconn has become a leading manufacturer through clever use of business integration. We also look at food and retail supply chains, and we look at things like blockchain and how that's helped with food security, authenticity, and keeping up to date accurate inventory management records. We hope the themes in the book really bring together the different functional aspects of the book and make it relevant to operations managers.
Hello, I'm Alan Pilkington, and I'd like to talk about the key theme that we've adopted for this new edition of the textbook, which is globalization. As I think you can see, the examples we've chosen have mostly come from well-known household names. This is deliberate, as we feel that students are better placed to engage with these organizations. Globalization is key to modern operations, as no firm competes solely in its home market and all supply chains run across multiple countries. As you look at the different topics we've covered, you'll see that globalization features all the way through the textbook. If we consider something like inventory management, how we manage the flow of materials and information across borders is key to running effective supply chains. If we think about issues such as quality control, how we manage our organization, which is working within different nations, different countries, and how they ensure consistency is a key part of successful global organizations.
Hello, everyone. I am Juliana Schwan, Professor of Operations and Supply Chain Management at Copenhagen Business School in Denmark. I'm also the co-author of this book with my wonderful colleagues. Today, I would like to share with you what we're doing with the corporate social responsibility in this book and why this is important. Just look around us. There is increasing effort from all types of organizations to be green or greener. Everybody wants to be more sustainable. I mean, we see recycling, refurbishing, reducing the food waste, to reducing of emissions of CO2 into the air, the development of better technologies, etc. More than ever, all the companies have to embrace CSR aspects, some form or the other. However, implementing CSR strategies can be quite challenging. So the second edition of our book offers the detailed insights into the sustainability issues related to operations management, such as product and service design for sustainability, how to manage in the supply chain, how to deal with the quality management, globalization issues, people management, and much, much more. We have specific theories related to this field, tools and methods and cases to guide students to learn better and to be aware also the issue of CSR in operations management. So thank you very much for your attention.
Operations management is a very practical subject and, as such, has a directly associated career path. This is a path that can now be followed in almost any type of organisational context. Where for many years operations management was associated most closely with primary industries, for example raw materials extraction and manufacturing, today operations management is associated with any industry that benefits from the efficient deployment of process and system. Mass service organisations such as banks and insurance companies are possibly the most visible manifestation of this use of operations management techniques beyond manufacturing. They have call centres which deal with high volumes of customer interactions. They have IT systems which control their processes of conversion, and they rely on strict division of labour to ensure efficient and effective activity. Likewise, within the public sector, we can see operations management in action within hospitals and in schools. Again, anywhere that employs some form of process. Even those companies that deal in smaller volumes or interactions or can claim to deal in knowledge services cannot ignore the advantage that operations methods and frameworks bring. Design companies and consultancies which trade in creativity are beginning to understand the advantages which come with deploying carefully managed processes. There are very few organisations these days which have the luxury of being able to employ ad hoc systems. Most, if not all, organisations must deploy some form of control. Therefore, in writing our book, we have been very conscious of ensuring that the content is useful to practitioners from all sectors. We've also included 4 interviews with practicing managers. These managers are at different stages in their careers and represent a variety of industries.